Hello, people. I hope you are having a great day, great night. This is the first tutorial I do ever, so it's really cool for me to be doing this. It's gonna be the first tutorial of many, I hope. I want to give you some in-depth information of mixing, recording, mastering. I wanna make some plugins reviews also. So this time around, I want to make an overview or a tutorial about EzDrummer 2 from Toontrack. This product just came out last May 6th. And it's a really awesome tool for us home recorder enthusiasts. So I want to give you some tips, some advices, some things that have helped me to create songs. Let's start. As you know, EzDrummer 1 has been really popular these years. A lot of people are using this software to make drums in their recordings, because for us home recording enthusiasts, it's really difficult to record drums at home, high quality drums. So the first thing you realize here in EzDrummer 2 when you open it is that the new kit. It's really more beautiful, I think, that previous version. Has a little more live vibe to it, more realistic, and that's the first thing you notice when you open EzDrummer 2. So here's the kit. One thing I notice also when I open EzDrummer 2 is that it's really fast. The loading time is really fast, different from EzDrummer 1. It takes some time to load all the drums, the drum set. So in EzDrummer 2 you have two kits that comes in the library. You have the modern kit and the vintage. For example, the modern, you have some presets here. The 80s preset, kind of a reverb drum kit, typical from the 80s. For example, this I'm really interested in, metal kit. Very nice, very compressed kit, typical from metal also. So one thing really cool in EzDrummer 2 is that you can swap the individual kit itself. For example, you had the opportunity to do that in Superior Drummer 2, I believe, but in EzDrummer 1 you were not able to do that. So here, for example, if I don't like this snare, I can easily, with the click of a mouse, just look for my other Toontrack expansions. For example, metal expansion. I really like this snare. So you can see here the intensity. So for example, let's leave this snare here. Right here you have the volume, the individual volume of each part of the kit. Louder, softer. Okay, and here you have also you had this tool in Superior Drummer 2, but you didn't have that on EzDrummer 1. It's the pitch of the snare, for example. High pitch and low pitch. You can control that to your liking. Here is another option, you can have an empty kit and start from scratch, building your drums to your liking. You have, for example, another kit right there, the Gretsch and the Yamaha, the DW. This is the one default. Well, I'm going to put back that snare that I like so much. Okay. You also gonna notice that you have 3 tools available here. You have the tambourine. You may choose from 2 options here. Also, you can select the pitch and the volume. This is very nice, and the claps, you can use that as well. So next, we go to the browser. The browser is very much alike like EzDrummer 1. You have right here on the left the MIDI libraries that comes with the expansions. These are the one I have here. For example, I think they're well organized, you know, in beats, in tempos, fills, double kicks. I think they did a pretty good job in EzDrummer 1 with this. You can easily drag one beat right here to the timeline. One thing very cool in EzDrummer 2 is that this option, you can follow the tempo of your host program. For example, here is at 120 Cubase. Something I really liked a lot, because when I'm in the process of creating a song, or when I'm making a riff, I want to compose drums that are with the tempo of that riff. So it's really easy with this tool, you know. For example, if here in Cubase I can change this tempo to 130, and this beat that I have here also changed to 130. So it's a very useful tool for me. Let's put it back to 120. Okay, and next is the search bar, a really cool feature in EzDrummer 2. Here are some filters, some beats. You can find more specific to your liking with these filters. For example, I want a bluesy kind of beat. Okay, beat, and with the hi-hat open, for example. So you have here some beats. Very cool. It's gonna show you some options here, right there. So, for example, I want to look for some metal stuff here, metal beats. Here it says 170 beats per minute. So, for example, that beat was played as 120 because that's the universal tempo I have here. But if I click this, it's going to show me the real 170. Faster, right? Very cool. Again, you can drag and drop to your timeline. You can adjust the zoom here. You can select and make some things. Set loop, for example, loop. You can merge. There you go. Just with the click of a mouse. The other thing I really enjoyed a lot in EzDrummer 2 was that tap to find tool. For example, if you click there, it's going to give you a metronome. You can build a beat with that metronome. You can slow it down a little bit. You can make it faster here. Okay, so for example, that I can build a beat just clicking the parts of the drums that I want in the beat. I like to start with the kick and the drum and the snare, sorry, because I think that's what build the rhythm, and it's the core of the beat. So let's start. Okay, you see here that when the loop started again, it quantizes the beat, so it's like communicating with a real drummer. Maybe I cannot play the beat right, but the drummer will, so it quantizes for me the beat. All the hits are correct. You can quantize at different settings here. Let's leave it like that. Here you can clear the snare, just the kick. Okay, let's put the drums again. See, I did some wrong hits, and EzDrummer 2 just did the right thing. You can add, for example, a crash. If you click on show results, it's gonna, well, I'm going to erase this. Okay, here is the thing I did. Down here is going to show me some beats that are matching with the one I did. So here's a level of matching, 72%. This is the regular tempo that this beat was recorded to 45. And this is the one at 120, again, the master tempo. Very, very cool. You can drag and drop here. Okay, let's make the loop. Okay, if you click here, you can edit this complete beat. Here is going to show me all the parts of the drums that are being used in the beat. You can change the power hand, for example. You can change it to the right. Just with a click. You have several options here. Mute the hit, and the edge, the bell, the bow. For example, okay. And another cool option here is that if you click on a part of the drum, for example, the kick, you can add more hits to it. For example, with this button. Less and more. Let's add more more hits to the kick. You can solo here. Only a snare. Let's add more hits to the snare. Very cool feature. You can build a song very easy with that. And also you have here a song creator mode. For example, if you drag and drop this bit here, it's going to show you some results about possible intro, several pre-choruses options, chorus, bridges, fills, and ending parts. You can, for example, you can listen here. If you like that, you can drag it here. And edit as well each beat that you drag here to the timeline. You can add hits, you can change the power hand, you can add more things here, add hits or remove hits. It's a very cool. Here you can drag an entire song. For example, I'm going to remove this. This is a song structure, a complete song structure based on the beat I did, or the beat I had before. So for example, very cool. I'm going to erase this. Okay, after this, which to me is the most interesting of the tabs here, next is the mixer. The mixer looks pretty much like the old mixer from EzDrummer 1, and the difference here is that you have some effects here. You have some controls and effects. For example, if I put the modern kit, the basic, I have controls that I didn't have before in EzDrummer 1. You have control over the dynamics, the compression here. You can add more compression, for example. Let's listen to this. You have control over the time and the reverb, also the pitch of the cymbals. If you click here, you can control the pitch of the heads. When I move this, all that appears in orange here is that as being affected. The whole kit is being lowering the pitch, or okay. Here's the cymbals, only the cymbals. Okay, and here's the mic bleed. So for example, let's listen to overheads. No bleed, only the overheads, and you can control how much of the other part of the kit is. You can hear a little of the snare kick also, and the ambience. So very cool. You don't have that many options like Super EzDrummer 2 here as effects and plugins, but this definitely helps a lot. So there you go, folks. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and I hope it helped you to understand better EzDrummer 2. It's a really great tool for songwriting. They put more emphasis on that. It's going to be awesome, I think, for us home studio recorders, or also I think that the bigger bands can make really easy demos with this and present it to the other musicians in the band, for example. So thank you very much for your attention, folks. Stay tuned, subscribe. A lot of tutorials are coming about several topics. I will be more than glad to share all this knowledge that I have with you. So stay tuned and take care.